Hello everyone, I'm the EFC and this is Blue Lines TV, and today I'm dropping that second exclusive news information surrounding a new managerial target, and you guys are going to be very excited. But you guys, I got to get through the boring stuff first. Smash that like button, help me get more than 500 likes for this video, hopefully try and get me to 1,000 likes. I love that. And you guys, smash that bell notification button. Especially if you're a new subscriber, you need to press that bell button, otherwise you won't get any notifications whatsoever. But for today's video, I'm going to be breaking it down into 3 parts. For the first part, I'm going to be disclosing the exclusive information I do have. For the second part, I'm going to be disclosing some of the media reports that have come out. And for the final part, I'm going to be giving my thoughts and opinions on the whole story. But you guys, before I get straight into the video, make sure you watch yesterday's video to get the full context on proceedings. I'm telling you, it's important. Make sure you do that so you get the full picture on what's happening in regards to Chelsea's managerial appointments. Anyway, you guys, the manager that we have held secret talks with over the past week has been SARRI of Napoli. Now, there's a lot of news I need to give you guys, so make sure you're prepared, make sure you're sitting comfortably, make yourself a cup of tea or something while you sit back and relax and enjoy this video. As I said, I can confirm that Chelsea held talks with SARRI last week. I can confirm that SARRI is priority number 1 with Chelsea, and I can confirm as well that SARRI's wife is actually very optimistic and happy about the chance of living in London. I have been told that SARRI finds the project that Chelsea pitched to him very interesting, and most importantly, the discussions held between the club and SARRI went much further than discussions held with Chelsea and Tuchel. And you guys know how extensive those talks were with Tuchel, so that should make you feel even more excited if you're a big fan of SARRI. Now, what were some of these discussions that Chelsea and SARRI held together? Well, to be honest, you guys, I don't really know. No, I'm only messing around, I'm lying. I can let you guys know some of the discussions that SARRI and Chelsea had. Now, SARRI was given the pitch by Chelsea. Normally it works the other way around. Normally, managers have to pitch their ideas to Chelsea, but especially this year, Chelsea have been doing things very differently. And the pitch by the club to SARRI discussed matters such as a new philosophy, a new direction, transfer targets as well as the club's academy. I was told our academy is notorious in Europe. A lot of clubs obviously are in awe and admire the academy, and it's a bit surprising why Chelsea haven't been taking our academy as serious, but things are starting to look like the academy is very much in the club's plans for the future. And it makes a lot of sense, you guys. We're in another FA Youth Cup final, and the thing is, if we win that final, we can possibly go throughout the entire tournament without conceding a goal, which is utterly incredible. Plus, and lastly, Chelsea want to introduce a 4-3-3 for next season, and this is one of the main reasons why SARRI is seen as the #1 candidate. Now, as I was saying earlier at the start of this video in regards to watching yesterday's video first, I made a point in that video talking about how Jardim seemed a bit frustrated, and of course I was using the example of his interview with L'Equipe, where he was making references to not feeling inferior to anyone and not caring about being a marketable manager. And I was saying that I felt that was kind of weird that Jardim was even bringing up these talking points beforehand. It was almost as if there was a greater context behind what he was saying. And of course, I was right. With SARRI, the club feel that he's much more marketable compared to Jardim as well. And they definitely want him to be the new Chelsea manager for next season. Still, another candidate that the Chelsea have been speaking to, but it hasn't really gone into much depth. Really, it's just been discussions between the target's intermediaries and Chelsea's intermediaries, and that is Allegri of Juventus. Of course, it's not really a surprise. So really, the main 3 guys are Jardim, Allegri, and SARRI. Now for the second part of this video, and that's in regards to the media's reporting on this story. Now, originally I was hoping that I'd be the first one to disclose everything surrounding SARRI. Of course, with my exclusive news information, that's not out yet. No one really knows the full depths and details of what's been happening. But media publications in Italy are already talking about SARRI and him potentially leaving Napoli for Chelsea. At least you guys know that these stories are never fabrications by me, they're always right and correct, because the press normally start talking about things afterwards. Now, I was informed about the meeting with Chelsea and SARRI about 4 days ago. So of course, I know the realities, it's a very fast media, so it was only a matter of time before publications started talking about it. But before I report what Gazzetta dello Sport have been saying, remember, Chelsea wants Sarri is their #1 target, but that doesn't mean I'm not confirming anything about Sarri joining Chelsea for next season. So remember that. Too many people can get a bit excited, but I really feel that I disclose everything perfectly in videos with how I structure it with my news, what the media says, and my opinions at the end. I don't really fuse those things together. I keep everything separate so everyone gets the full picture on what's happening. But Gazzetta dello Sport are stating that the upcoming game, Napoli versus Juventus, is going to be key. It's going to be decisive in regards to Sarri staying at Napoli or leaving for a new challenge abroad. Of course, Napoli are 4 points behind Juventus. If they did win, they'd be 1 point behind, and then it's going to be a crazy title race. But if they lost that game, Juventus would have 7 points, and then it's effectively over. And that could really spell the end for Sarri to stay at Napoli, because he might be thinking, well, you know what, I've taken this team as far as I can. I can't do it anymore. And that report also links in with other things that Gazzetta dello Sport have been stating. They're stating that Sarri is of course stalling on signing a new contract. One of the main reasons as to why he's stalling is because he doesn't feel that he's getting the financial backing when it comes to transfers. Now, we know De Laurentiis has reportedly been saying that he'd prefer for Sarri to continue with younger, less expensive players, but Sarri wants to win things and he feels that he can't really do that with Napoli. So this is why the game against Juventus is going to be key in determining whether Sarri is going to be staying or leaving. Now, the reason why De Laurentiis and Napoli want Sarri to sign a new contract is the fact that his buyout clause is only 7 million euros. It's really not that expensive. They'd like him to sign a new contract at least, just so his buyout clause is even higher. You know that Napoli like to make money, and they're entitled to. Of course, 1000% they're entitled to. But Sarri is stalling, and you guys, when the Napoli-Juventus game is on TV, all of us need to watch it. Maybe I might even do a live stream on that game, because it's going to have huge ramifications in regards to the future of Sarri. Now, one more thing that Gazzetta dello Sport did say was the fact that Sarri has ended his lease on his home. But, and you guys don't get too excited, they're saying that it's purely for logistical reasons, and it's not really implying that he's preparing to move away from Napoli. You guys just see it as more of a coincidence. Now, for the final part of this video, this is where I give some of my thoughts and opinions on the whole matter. Now, for me, of course, I was surprised when I first heard the Sarri news 4 days ago. Of course, Jardim has been spoken to a lot, and it's understandable that he's going to be naturally frustrated because he really wants the Chelsea job. And it's kind of annoying when you find out that the reason why you're not the #1 priority is because the club don't see you as being as marketable. And I kind of feel that is a bit of a weak reason. I don't understand why managers have to be marketable, in my opinion. But I guess it does make sense from the club's perspective. Obviously, there are a lot of superstar managers in this league. Pep Guardiola at Man City, Jose Mourinho at United, Klopp at Liverpool, and I guess it's only fair that Chelsea want their own kind of superstar manager in charge of the team as well. But you guys, there's one thing I've been talking about a lot, and a lot of people have been sharing my same optimism for the future as well, and that's the fact that there is going to be good football next season. There's going to be positive changes. There's going to be the introduction of a new philosophy for next year as well. And that's the most important thing to take away from all these reports that I bring out. We should be excited at the type of managers we are targeting, because a lot of them are football managers in terms of the fact that it's about how you win and not necessarily winning at all costs. Sarri is definitely the type of manager that can take us to a new level, and I'm excited at the possibility of seeing a 4-3-3. A lot of you guys know that I really do like that formation. I feel that we have a lot of players that can fit in that system very well, and I feel too that we don't need too much investment in the summer. As long as we focus on key targets, I really think it could work, and I think we'll be seeing a much more dominant style of football under him in terms of possession, the attacks, and the beauty of actually watching football. And that's what I'm very excited about just as a fan, because too often over the past few years I've been going to matches, I don't really enjoy it as much. The football is very boring, there aren't many exciting moments, and it's kind of like, you know, just the game panders on, you know, there's no real fulfillment from that. And I'm happy that a lot of people at the club themselves are feeling that type of way as well, and we're going for completely different styles of managers compared to the normal type that we normally go for. One other exciting thing that I have taken from these reports is the fact that we're targeting managers that understand the full structure at Chelsea and they understand what Chelsea want. You know, I really like that the academy has been brought into these discussions, because I really feel that if you're going to be the new Chelsea manager, you have to look at the academy strongly. You know, you can't look at it as just a after sight. It has to be a priority on your agenda as well, in my opinion. You know, but the amount of quality we're producing, the things they're winning all the time, from every youth group as well, it's about time that that becomes part of the mantra at the club. But I think one of the most exciting things as well, you know, with potentially having Sarri ball for next season, as well as things work in our favour, is the fact that some of the players we'll be targeting in the summer are going to be, you know, they're going to be very different to the normal styles of players that we've been seeing brought in to the club. I mean, that's always been down to the managers, to be honest. I mean, Conte, you know, wanting guys like Drinkwater and, you know, Bakayoko and Barkley, very, you know, workman horse-like styles of players. It seems like we could actually be looking into getting ballers at the club. And you guys know my thoughts and opinions. I've been dreaming of guys like a Thiago. I keep going on about the fact that he could potentially be free in the summer, and I feel that that's a style of player we can go for. And the beauty of having someone like Sarri in charge is the fact that we're going to be able to attract a lot of footballers now. You get great wages, you have great players around you, and you're playing under a manager that encourages you to become a better player and to play football. So the variety of player that we can be looking into during the summer is going to be much higher right now, and I think that's the most promising and exciting thing in my opinion. But anyway, you guys, that's going to end today's video. You guys know what to do. Smash that like button, get me more than 500 likes for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Are you guys excited? Because I know I definitely am. Anyway, I'm NiniFC. This is Blue Line CV, signing out.